Hey, Racing here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the crew going for the Show Off achievement. This is to perform a 1 minute long combo. You are going to need a better car for this. Personally, I'm going to recommend this car that can be found once you get to Miami. Make sure you head over to the dealership over there and then make sure you look for this car. The car is going to be the RUF CTR3. It's probably going to be one of the better, cheaper cars in the game. So make sure you head over to the vehicle showroom and make sure you look for it out on the floor. If it doesn't appear here, you can force it to appear by heading on over to the collection board. So just make sure you back out and then make sure you go over to the right, go over to the collection board, open that up. You want to make sure you look for it in here. It should be the first thing on page 11 of the standard section. So just make sure you right bumper your way over there. And then once you notice it, just make sure you click on it, and that should force it to appear in the showroom. You can also buy it straight here if you don't want to head back to the showroom. Make sure you do drop the cash down for it. It should cost about 306,000 money or 68,000 credits or so. So make sure you spend whatever currency you have available, and that should unlock the full stock version of the car. Thankfully, we do not need to tune it, so if you don't have any more cash, don't worry. Now that we have the car, we're going to head on over to the area where we're going to work on the achievement. We're going to need a big open space for this, so I'm going to recommend you head on over to the Salt Flats, which is going to be just north of Las Vegas. You're going to want to fast travel over to the southern part right here where the road is. So make sure you make the jump. We're going to then pull our car right here to where the road is. Make sure you are on the other side of the road, so back your car up. You're going to want to be facing north, so you should be able to see the mountains right there in the background and the little event campsite off to the left. Once you are backed up, we're going to bring our car up to speed. You want to make sure you hover around 40 to 50 miles an hour, and then we're going to start building up the combo. So the easiest way to string together a really long combo is to just string together a bunch of drifts. So once you get the car up to speed, what you want to do is make sure you hold either one of the two perpendicular directions, either left or right, and as soon as you catch the drift, make sure you let it play out for just a bit, and then immediately drift in the opposite direction. We're basically going to keep this up for the entire minute, just snaking back and forth between left and right while keeping our speed relatively low and then gradually building our way up. Now you're going to notice your drift multiplier is eventually going to read boring 0. That's going to be more than fine since this is still technically going to be part of the same combo. We're just not building up any more score, but since the achievement is going to be based on time, we're just going to count this. So just make sure you keep knocking out those boring zeros, and that should mean your combo is still going. So we're going to keep this up for a minute. As you can see, the Salt Flats is going to be a nice big area, and we're going to have the whole length of the desert in order to get this done. So more than enough space to have this last a minute or longer. The only two things we need to really worry about is to make sure we don't go too fast, and we need to make sure we don't hold a drift in one direction particularly too long. If you happen to get that combo going for about a minute or so, you should be good for the achievement. There it is. It's going to be for 15 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.